Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quivz here. Quivz does stuff. What was that? Something just finished. Oh well. Yeah, it's been a few days since we last had a look at Astroneer, but I'm somewhat sure what we were doing. We were just opening all the gates, having not done so before. So we've cleared Silver, and we found the probe on Silver, so we're going to be going to DeSolo, the moon of Silver, and we're going to be trying to clear that gate and clear that, find that probe, having never done the probes before. There is one thing I forgot to do, and that is to get my spreadsheet open. That is the wrong spreadsheet. That is for a different game. Don't ever underestimate how useful it can be to keep a spreadsheet so that you actually know what's going on in different games. Like, heaps of times in games you're just like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. It says I've got 2 QTRTGs here, but I don't. It's because one's on the rover. I don't really need the rover anymore, so let's take that back. So let's see, 2 QTRTGs. I've now got an extra small wind, which I didn't have before, so I should add that. I've also got a medium solar. Where did that medium solar come from? Yeah, definitely need to update the spreadsheet today. It's pretty far off what it was. Right, battery. 2 medium, 1 small. Do I really have 2 medium batteries? There's one there, and one there. Okay, I do. Alright. And 1 small one. Yeah, I do. There's one over there. Right, yo. What else have we got here? Dagnabbit. Back to the thing. 2 small winds and 1 large. I think that's right. There's one there. There's one over there with the big large. Yeah. So that's 2 mediums, 1 large. Well, 1 large, 2 smalls, sorry. Solar. I've got 2 small solar, 1 medium, and 1 large. So I think that's the one that's wrong. 2 small, 1 medium, 1 large. Let's see what it says here. I've got 2 small and 1 large. So there's a medium that I'm missing. So 1 medium, 1 as well. I've got a furnace, got a centrifuge, got a lab, got an atmosphere compressor, whatever the hell it's called, I've forgotten already. Got a landing pad, got a hab. I've got a digger that's working on ammonia somewhere. I've got 2 QT RTGs. I don't have a regular RTG here, do I? No, because I'm using it for the digger, so that doesn't count. So that's it. Right. So now, DeSolar. I'm pretty sure that my... I'm not sure if my thing is up to date for DeSolar. No, that looks pretty good, actually. 1 small battery, 1 small wind, 1 small solar. Did we really do all of that with just those few things? That'd suck. Don't have an atmosphere compressor there, but I don't need one because it doesn't have an atmosphere. I don't have a hab there. So I can take a hab. I'll probably take... what is DeSolar? What's the rare thing? Wolframite. Yeah, it's worth taking a digger for Wolframite. And then we'll have to activate the gate. So, I'm going to need to build a few things, and we might end up doing more than 1 trip for this one. Large wind, large solar. So, I've got a lot of copper already, for some reason. Aluminium alloy is what I'm going to need. 2 of. Going to need a ceramic and 2 glass. Going to need another copper after that as well. Right, aluminium alloy. Another aluminium alloy. Get that functioning while I'm doing this. Gonna need a glass and a ceramic, but it's making the other glass first, but that's alright. It'll be done momentarily. So I've been playing a few other things as well. I've given Necromunda another look. I did eventually buy the 2 new gangs, new-ish gangs. I think they were both released. One was released in December and one was released in like February. I think the game's dying. I'm pretty sure there's basically no one playing it. It's still buggy as hell. Cyanide's made some good games. They made the Blood Bowl series, 1 and 2, and they did a pretty good job with Blood Bowl. It plays like Blood Bowl, it looks like Blood Bowl, it was fun. And Necromunda looks beautiful, it just doesn't play really well, and it's buggy as hell. And I'm not sure, but there's lots of rumours that the same thing happened to Necromunda as happened to, not to kick a dead horse while it's down, kick a dead horse, is it kick a dead dog? To Cyberpunk, in that I think the shareholders pushed to get this thing out the door before it was ready to go out the door, and it immediately fell over, which is what happens when things aren't ready to walk. Yeah, so we had that slight problem. And it's got so much potential, it's just not there. It hasn't reached where it should be. But I've been giving it another go, because it's still mildly entertaining as games go. Like I find it amusing to play occasionally. But yeah, another one that they really could have done a better job of. Now, do I take the hab and come back for the extractor? I think I'll take the hab and we'll come back for the extractor. So silicone and plastic. Silicone. What was silicone again? Plastic's easy. Carbon and compound. Compound. There's one carbon. I could do with another one of those. Get one started. Go and get some organic, and then we can come back and... that'll work. Smelt that into a nice useful piece of carbon. Plastic. What was silicone? Silicone definitely needs quartz, if I remember correctly, and we don't have any quartz. So I think there's some place I can actually farm that downstairs. So I might do that rather than just fill up on soil, because soil's getting rarer. Let's go and have a look if there's a quartz nearby. I think there is, from memory. Am I imagining things? Maybe I'm imagining things. None of that is quartz. Maybe it's down another level. That's spherolite. Oh well. Maybe not then, so we'll just do some digging somewhere. Here's fine. Wherever you end up digging, just fill up our thing. Two full canisters, and we'll go and make some quartz, because, well, if you can't find it, make it. Could trade for it as well. It's not like I don't have heaps of scrap metal to trade. I have a lot. Another plastic that goes over there. I need to fill this up with 2 soil canisters. Make quartz. Then trying to remember what silicon was. Resin and quartz with methane, but we've got the methane, so that's alright. So we'll put 2 resin on it. And that'll be the hab. It'll be basically a full load. What else can I take with me? I've got a medium battery, that's good. might as well. Just because it'll be quicker than making one there. Oh, I should. Am I out of methane? I'm probably out of methane, which means I need to go and look back here where I've stashed the methane. I think anyway. Nitrogen, argon, helium, cable plug, helium, argon. Where's the methane? Is that in this? Methane. Just trying to consider all the things I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to take an RTG there eventually. I'll do the RTG when I come back for the digger. I should probably make a gas canister or a thingy canister. What are they called again? Resource canister, that's the word. To take with me as well. All right. I don't know what else. I mean, is it worth taking the RTGs over there? I don't think it is. Not the QT RTGs, anyway. I could make a regular RTG while I'm here. It's a long, laborious process, but it's not like I can't do it. I mean, first I'd need to make steel. And then I'd need to make... I can't remember what the other one is. Titanium... Tungsten carbide? No. Titanium alloy? Something. I know I need one steel, that's the first part. So let's get that going with a bit of iron. Steel titanium alloy with helium. We've got the helium. Titanium alloy needs graphene, so I'm going to need a hydrazine for that. Apparently don't have hydrogen, so I need to make some hydrogen. Nitrogen was the last thing I was doing. Let's make a bottle of hydrogen. Let's make some steel while we're waiting. I'm going to need some graphite, which I don't have, so I might as well fill up on soil. Might as well make two. I mean, I only need one, but can just have a spare sitting there ready to go when I need it. Graphite. Right, we've got the steel. Titanium alloy. Graphene, nitrogen, titanium. I've got the graphene. The titanium I don't have ready, so we'll have to make the titanium. That's this one. Titanite. Hydrazine. Did we make hydrazine? No, because we didn't have the hydrogen. I could just use a half bottle, but let's fill up the bottle. Not currently researching anything, so we can fix that problem as well. Running very low on power for the first time in ages, because we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. So that'll be the graphite for the graphene. Nearly finished the hydrogen for the hydrazine. Titanium's there, the steel is there. We're pretty close. We'll be able to make an RTG. What was the other part of an RTG anyway? Just copper, isn't it? Lithium. Should have known lithium, of course. So close. Atmosphere condenser is almost finished. Not compressor, condenser. Oh. Come on. So close. Move it. Alright, hydrazine. From hydrazine we go to graphene, which is this way. Oh, I did have a graphite there. Dagnabbit. Alright, from graphene we go to titanium alloy. And then from titanium alloy to nanocarbon alloy. Then from nanocarbon alloy to RTG. And then we go to DeSolo, because the Hab's already finished printing, which is good, so we'll put that there. Don't really need this at the moment, but it might help with the gate. I'm not sure exactly how much energy I'm going to need to get the gate going. But I bet you it's more than I think I need. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure we got a good landing spot under Solo as well. Like it was really close to the gateway. But I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. It's all the way on the other side of the planet. Round and around and around we go. And any minute now, there it is. Where's the gate in relation to this? Ah, right next to it. Okay. Which one's my actual landing pad? That one or that one? I reckon it's that one. Nope, guessed wrong. It's the other one. Right. On the landing pad you go. Ah, there's this mini field shelter. I forgot about that. So from the point of view of a spreadsheet that keeps track of everything, I normally only put Hab, but this one's got a field shelter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an X, and then I'm also going to put an asterisk, and write field shelter. Because that I think was a mission reward. I never use them. They're not things that I actually build. I don't build field shelters because, I don't know, they're not as good as a Hab. Or the full shelter, whatever it's called. Right. Apparently I've got no soil, so let's go and dig. Bit of soil real quick. Waste not, want not. Grab the research. plant one of these because there's an achievement for planting one of every plant in the game. I've never managed it. Right. Now, normally... yeah, I think the hab's going to have to go... ah, screw it. That'll do. It'll still work. Doesn't matter if it's not in a normalish spot. What? No. Gonna have to rearrange half my base just because of this. Because a hab makes a proper flat, like it's actually... this is flat. So if I can actually keep that going... yeah, maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all. It doesn't matter, it's too late now, I've done it. Alright, move that back. Line it up a little bit. Somehow I've got to get this out of the ground. Can I reach it? No, I can't. Oh dear, now what's happening? Why can't it decide which way is the right level and which one's the wrong level? Oh well. Alright. Something like that. And sort of that. Let's lock that in place and lock. Why doesn't that one want to lock in place? Okay. There for now. Alright. What else is there that really needs doing? Well, I need to pick this up, so I'm going to have to... get more soil. Doesn't seem all that flat. Possibly just being messed up by curvature. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll still go with that approximation because it is closer to flat. Right. That's the base redone, sort of. Could still redo this landing pad as well, actually. There we go. So that's actually flat, apparently. Right. Brought one with us. Let's put it here, since there's a bit of space here that there normally isn't. Does not matter at all which way around this goes. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should be taking them to the gate. Where's the gate from here? Over there. Yeah, let's take them over to the gate first. Unpacked it, and now I'm going to have to do the move it like this thing. Oh. Must have been trying already. Did not remember that I'd started to try and open the gate early, but apparently I started trying to open the gate earlier. Yeah, whatever, that'll work. So I'm probably going to have to wait for both the sun to shine and the wind to blow. Otherwise I don't think I'm going to have enough power. 10 U's, I reckon it's going to be more than 10 U's to get this thing going. I do have that RTG as well, so maybe, we'll see. And whenever you do it, the wind never blows for long enough. It's always so annoying. Right, the solar one is still on the ship. And I've got a battery, so the other thing I can do is I can also charge the battery all the way. Oh. And then it goes into the shadow. Dagnabbit. Alright. Super annoying, but yeah. I could do it on the other side. Now the wind's blowing. Cool. Alright. Let's, so close. Alright, so the RTG will charge the battery. How much can the battery produce? 5. So if 10 was enough... RTG produces 4. So if I've got a full battery and at least the wind or the sun going, I think we'll get there. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, that should definitely be enough. The sun is not going to last long enough. Oh no. I need the wind to start blowing. Right. Hey! Perfect! Time to perfection. Please blow for long enough. Hey, got there. Cool. Alright. So that's everything. Now I can move these back. Add them to the base. That'll work. Alright, and because we haven't updated in some time, let's have a look at what we've got power-wise here. There's one small, one medium wind, one large wind, so one of everything. One of everything. Alright, let's have a look at our thing and see what it says. It says there should be one small. So no, we've got one small, one medium, one large. I've got two small solars, I saw at least. Two small and one large. Didn't see a medium. Let's have a look if there's a medium. I don't think I see a medium around here. No. Okay, there's one small battery sitting on top of that, and I've got one medium battery that I brought with me. So I'll add that to the... Whoops. Battery, one small, one medium. I've added a hab. Yep, that's ticked now. I don't have a digger. The gate is not active because I haven't been to the center of the planet. And there is currently an RTG, so I'm going to leave one RTG here so that I know when I come back I've already brought one, and then we'll change it once we actually assign that RTG to the digger, which will be something that we do. Right, so to the center of the planet, let's go. I've got the oddest feeling that I've done that as well. Did I do that in one of the Let's Plays? Whoa. Well, that's not ideal. So clearly, we haven't been to the center of the planet before. Yes. I'm going to need to make a spare canister for a little bit of soil because I have no soil carrying capability. I don't see any resin anywhere. Oh, there's some resin. Cool. That was kind of fail. Should have been more cautious. I did think I'd actually done this already though, somehow. Don't ask me why, it just sort of felt like it's something I'd already done. That'll do it. Alright. So, one full canister of fuel. Now, let's remember to slow down after the first hump. Is it after the first hump? Is it like right here? It's right here. Okay, cool. So what I thought was actually a... Yeah, it's just death. Right. Finding my body's going to be a bit of a bugger. I don't know where that's going to end up. Ah, no. I've got no light or anything. Where's my corpse? Right there. Can I get to that easy somehow? Alright, let's first go get some oxygen and some power. Right, let's make a real... well, not too steep, but it's got to be steeper than this. Nope, that's not steeper than this. That also really isn't actually any steeper. Can I get a nice... There we go, that's what I'm looking for. This is going to be a bit of a crapshoot to do without messing up and dying. But I think we can do it if we're super careful. Right, that's not really what I want. Oh, yes it is. That'll work. Switchback! That's almost gotten me to the ground level I need to be at. think that's everything. Alright, now it's making the breathing noise when it doesn't need to. Whoa, that was close. Because I've actually got picked up a full oxygen tank, so... Alright, now I've got to rearrange everything. So that goes on there with that. Malachite, interesting. That's on there so that I can see it. I've actually got one more small canister than I need now, so I could just throw that away, to be honest. I'll do it later. Alright. Now we can actually push on to the center of the planet. My descent vector is getting a little bit shallow. We can probably increase that a little bit. Let's not go crazy, but let's go for some more. That's pretty crazy. I think that might be too much. Let's have a look. How's climbing up that? Oh no, I can walk up that, okay. Yeah, that'll probably work then. Not going to pretend it's not super steep, but it's still walkable. It's nice if you don't have to do the zigzags. Sometimes you have to do the zigzags to climb at speed. It's preferable not to have to do the zigzags, but yeah, the zigzags are okay. This one is just shallow enough that I don't have to do the zigzags, but still nice and steep. I can already see it shallowing out. I don't know if that's because we're already pretty deep or what. Oh, whoops. Must be pretty close to running out of tethers by now. There we go. Knew that was coming eventually. Alright, so this is not the central chamber, but there's one of the legs over there, so maybe we'll just walk down the leg. Oh. In fact, here's the leg right here. Right, so... it's even changed the gravity early. That's kind of annoying, to be honest. I didn't want it to do that yet. Can I get... Oh. Oh. No. Oh dear. When the gravitational constant is so messed up, you can't get where you want to go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's better. That's almost exactly what I need. Right. Almost perfect. Okay. So, because I want to be able to get back up again at some point, I need this to sort of go out there. And I should be able to, with just a little bit of minor effort, run up this onto that. No, not quite. Okay. So it has to be even more than that. dokie. Hey, there we go. Alright, so that's workable. It's not ideal, but it's workable, and we don't fall off. Right. So then we can walk onto the leg, and then we'll go down the leg here. Oh, that's not down. Down is this way? There we go. Oh, well that's had the opposite effect of what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. That worked. I'm going to run out of tethers again. Be right at the center of the planet and be out of tethers. That's annoying because that means I'm going to have to go to the surface, or at least until I can find compound. Oops. Alright, back up to find enough compound. Ah, sweet, got that one tether back. Awesome. Ugh. The way this thing spirals actually makes me turn my head as I'm doing it. I find myself leaning one way. Like when you were a little kid and you were using a control pad to play a PlayStation game or something, and you used to actually try and swing the control pad to just get that extra little bit of oomph to make Mario jump just that bit further. Man, Mario 1 used to suck. That game was so hard. Unnecessarily so. I say that, but I mean it was... Okay, it wasn't a coin-op game, but it was from the coin-op era, so... Yeah, people used to... The game designers still used to have a mentality of you've got to get the player to put in another quarter. So this game has to be so hard that it, you know, requires them to put in that extra effort. Of course, you didn't have to. It was well after the coin-op era. Well, no, it was still the coin-op era. I mean, most of the good games were still coin-op, like Street Fighter and stuff was still a while away from being a console game. It was really a coin-op game. Alright, let's get rid of this extra thing because we don't need it. Grab a couple of these for tethers. Probably only need one, but we'll take both. And now I can slide all the way down because there's no way for me to fall. There's just a weird gravity trap later. There is that bit. Don't want to go hoofing off the edge of that and fly out into space. Then there's the weird gravity bit, and then we end up on here, and then we go this way, and then we go that way, and wow, that does your heading. Even the dude, like the actual character model, wasn't sure which way was up there for a while. Alright, and then I like to put one on the tip just because otherwise it's too damn hard to find. Yeah, that'll work. Blot. And we're in. Alright, and it's up on the ceiling? Yes, because that's the triptych. The actual thing is over here. Once again, I could be using the wiki for this, but let's do it legitimately. Alright. So, get into the Astropedia, the resources. Let's... Oh dear. What's going on now? Let's do it so that that is on the screen. There we go. It's a triangle with stuff. Doesn't look like any of those, does it? Looks like zinc. Looks a bit like zinc. Doesn't look like any of those. That's the only triangular one, and clay, astronium, nut, ammonia, nut. Spherolite. Not really. Looks like zinc. Yeah, that's zinc, isn't it? Alright, so we have to do a zinc, which means I need to get a spherolite from the surface somewhere. I think I might have a few stashed, but I'm not sure. Oh. Gravitational anomalies. Whew. Yeah, that'll turn your stomach in real life. It was relatively unpleasant, and I'm only playing it as a video game. Imagine that in VR. Wow. I wonder if this game would be any good in VR, if you could play it from a first person. Might actually be kind of cool. I still haven't streamed any VR games. They're not... the ones that have a screen mirroring, and most of them do. So for most of them, you'll put their headset on, and what you see will be inside the headset, but for a lot of them, there'll also be something on your computer monitor. That's a zinc, well, spherolite. Yeah, so you can, you know, use that as the sort of screen that everyone sees, and it normally only shows one eye. It doesn't show both eyes, and even if it does, well, you can... OBS has ways of adjusting for that. Alright, so this will be the triptych, and then we can activate the gate, come back to the surface, head back to silver, make an automated digger, make whatever else I need for the automated digger, a platform to put the RTG on, and then find, oh yes, a soil canister, resource canister, don't forget that, and then find a source of wolframite that's relatively close. We don't have to go too far. Woohoo! Messing with gravity is fun. Back up the wall. Second core. Right, now the second thing I really want to do is I want to find all the probes as well, but I don't know if I've got the... Grab them as you're walking past, because why not? If I've got the ability to make a probe here. Probe scanner. Okay. Probe scanner requires Steel. No, absolutely don't have to do that. Can't do that here because I don't have argon. So that's another thing I have to remember to do before I come back here. Let's make a probe scanner. Once I am here, I'm pretty sure that there is still waiting in the mission log a buggy. Yep. So that'll be my buggy to get around. I should bring a QT RTG with me then. So I've got to remember a probe scanner, a QT RTG. I'm going to write this down before I forget. Pen. Don't forget, you need a probe scanner. You need a QT RTG. You need an auto miner, or whatever they're called. You need a resource canister. Anything else? I think that's covered it. Probe scanner, the QT RTG to run the buggy, the auto miner because I want an auto miner, and the resource canister because otherwise I probably can't make a resource canister on this planet. Might be able to. I probably can because it's just plastic and glass, and I can make plastic, I think. I can't make silicon, but I can make plastic. Alright, what else is there that's waiting for me? Oh, there's a QT-RTG waiting for me. Alright, I'm going to cross the QT-RTG off, and we'll just use the one from the mission reward that's ready. There's something out there, and I should collect that because that's just bytes. It serves no other purpose. What else have we got? Retooling. Yeah, I'll do that last. Moving and hauling. Tractors. I will do that last. Arm yourself. Yeah, I've never actually done any automation before, so we'll mess around with that once we've done everything else. 100 schematics, definitely something last. Multi-core processing, that's all the gateways. That's going to take a while. Activate the unidentified satellite. That's all the gateways and the satellite. And then the probes, which we're beginning to do because we've never done it before. How do I close this again? Oh, well, that'll do. Alright. So probe scanner, auto miner, resource canister. Please tell me I'm not out of hydrazine. Okay, I need to make more hydrazine because we're almost out of fuel. Just thinking, is there anything I need to take back, or am I good? I think I'm good. Alright. Back home and we can get building. But before we do that, I need to take a quick break. I need to go to the toilet. I will be back in like a minute, 2 minutes tops. See you shortly. And we're back. Sorry about that. Coffee is a diuretic. If you drink a lot of coffee and a lot of water, you don't dehydrate yourself because you're smart enough to have... There's a QTRTG here. Interesting. Oh yes, that's because I'm back on silver. A die. Yeah, if you drink a lot of coffee and a lot of water, you need to go to the toilet more often. It's alright. Keeps your kidneys functioning nicely. Right. Automated digger. That's printed on this thing. Auto extractor, that's what it's called. So steel, tungsten, carbide, and rubber. That's a lot of organic. Steel, tungsten, carbide. Rubber is compound and organic, I think. Gonna need 3 organic. And 2 of them are going to have to be burnt, and I think the 3rd one isn't. Rubber. Resin and organic. I don't have a resin. Oh, wow. That's alright. We can fix that. Other thing I don't have is enough hydrazine. Let's make some hydrazine as fuel while we're waiting. Because I do have a lot of ammonia, because somewhere on this planet I've left a digger. One, 2, excellent. Oh dear, where did I put that there? Sorry about the chewing sounds. I got myself some jubes as well. Bit of sugar to keep things, keep my energy up. Stay hydrated, don't run out of sugars. Your brain can only manage so much without fuel. You can go too far, though. Don't go all diabetes on me. Alright, rubber. What was the next one? Tungsten carbide and steel. That will be our digger. Auto miner. Auto extractor. A resource canister. That is plastic and glass, if I remember correctly. Glass. Plastic was compound and quartz, or resin and quartz? I think it was compound and quartz. Right, steel. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it was 2 of something. 2 steel. Right. So we still need yet another organic. Alright. Can't see the iron. There we go. 1 more organic. Was plastic? Carbon and compound. Oh, it is carbon. So what did I think it was? Carbon and compound and quartz. Ah, man. Yet another organic. Right. Probe scanner is yet another steel, so that's yet another organic. Haha, but we've got one because we accidentally picked up two before. So we'll do that. Need another iron as well. Steel. We happen to have a bunch of resin here kind of ready. Maybe I should print the platform. Don't need a big one, so we'll print the smaller one. Just because. Oh, that's right. Now we're, as per usual, waiting for things to print. $27, $27, $26, $73, $17. Do go through a lot of iron. Kind of shorter than I'd like to be on copper as well at the moment, but it's not bad. Copper's okay. We'll get by with what we've got. Resource canister, done. Probe scanner, done. Auto miner, printing. Is there anything else I need to do on that planet? No, I've activated the gate. Just got to go underground and find some wolframite. I don't really need to. I mean, in the scheme of things, to finish the game, to activate all the gates, for me it's really going to be all about power. I'm probably not going to need that much wolframite. It's going to be copper. Copper's going to be the one, malachite's going to be the one that's really going to be super useful. Yeah, I'll have to look, because I should learn, 28,000. I might as well start having a look at them. I'm going to have to learn these two eventually, because they're the only way I'm going to be able to power some of the bigger gates on some of the further planets. Aluminium alloy, nah. Graphene, nah. Yeah, no. I'm going to need a bit of iron. A bit of aluminium. Copper. It's basically going to be copper. That's going to be the big deal. Alright, I think we are ready to mosey. Can I get it? I can. Probably clicked the wrong one again, but at least I don't have to wait for the planet to rotate all the way around again. Right. Do that after, so let's leave that there. Gonna need that, and I'm gonna need that. And we go down here and we look for a decent source of wolframite that's not too far away. Nice and close. And isn't entirely exhausted already. Sure, I've used a lot of wolframite. I kind of remember having to run around and harvest a lot. There's some. That looks like a pretty good node over there. That looks pretty full up. So we'll go across to that one. I've started digging it out, but not really. That'll actually be a decent spot right there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh yes, I can leave the RTG here. And the resource canister here. Oh, I didn't bring the RTG here. Of course I didn't. The RTG has already been deployed and used upstairs, so I'll have to walk that down, and then I'll have to walk the auto miner down, and that'll take the longest because there's no easy way to carry the auto miner, auto extractor, whatever. Alright, so RTG first. Uh-oh. There we go. Am I going the right way? I think so. Yep. So long as I don't accidentally fall into a hole. And I gotta get this thing down the hole. Oh no, 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 no. That cut a little bit off my journey by being able to slide down, but then I slid too far. Would have been really nice if I'd just been able to drop out exactly and just keep that momentum. I could have slid halfway there while carrying this thing. few places where a tractor does actually come in handy. Although not so much underground. They're pretty hard to use underground, any of the vehicles. You can fall in holes real easy and stuff like that, so... Really? That's all? Yeah, that looks a bit better. Still, we should actually be fine, even if it is a low amount there. Plug that into that. Put that on that. Switch unit on. And there we go. We are extracting wolframite. Now we can go looking for that probe. Alright, so before we go any further, let's update our spreadsheet. We now no longer have an RTG on the base because the RTG is now powering the digger. The digger is doing wolframite and the gate has been activated. Let's put a column for probe in. We've done the probe on silver. We're about to do the probe on De Solo. So to do that, I'm going to need the buggy, and I'm going to need that QTRTG. So, forward progress, that's a buggy and a rover seat. Excellent. The core concept is a QTRTG. Excellent. Now, I normally like having the oxygen tank where I can see it, but for this, the probe scanner really needs it, so... Looks like we're pretty close already. Yeah, that's not far. The only problem is going to be I'm going to have to make some adjustments so I can climb mountains. Do it. Woohoo! All right. Ah, hell. That was pretty far from ideal. Okay. That way. I might not have even needed this rover for this one. This probe may actually have been so damn close that I didn't even need it. Is that it down there? Oh. I'm gonna struggle to get this rover back home, I reckon. I reckon this is it. Whatever it is. That's totally it. New Horizons. Ooh. I don't remember what New Horizons was, but apparently that was it. The New Horizons probe. Alright, where is base? Base is... Where is compass? Base is there. Don't know whether I can get this back to base or not, and then come back for the rover. Not really hurting for, oops. Left a tether here for no good reason. Not really hurting for, research at the moment. Go, buggy, go. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Somewhere here I made myself a ramp. I'm looking for that ramp. Alright, there is a lot of research up here. I have to remember that. Alright, don't worry about the ramp. We'll get down somehow. Haha, cool flip. Right, awesome sauce. Can leave this QTRTG here because what am I going to do with it? I could take it with me, I suppose. Yeah, it might help on the next planet. I'll take it with me. So we won't leave it here. Alright, so we've done a probe. Grab some more research elements. Just because they're useful, and I can take some of them back with me to Silver. Yeah, that's how you slide. Cool, calm, and controlled. Alright, more research elements. I'm sure there was more up there. Try and find another one. There's one. Missed the hole. Let's take the hole. Nice smooth slope. Yeehaw! And I did see one more, so we're going to go get one more. And then we can head back to Silver and start preparing to go to Calidor and open up the gateway at Calidor. Oh no. Yeah, it was a pretty cool slide, but then I dropped the thing. Alright, that'll do it. Where is base? There it is. Right. Let's rotate that so I can see the gaps. Let's have a look at what we think was on Calidor. Pretty sure Calidor is not properly filled in. Doesn't appear to be any batteries on Calidor, but I'm not sure if that's correct or not. There's one medium wind, one medium solar, one large wind, one large solar. There's no atmosphere condenser. There's no HAB. So we'll take an atmosphere condenser, a HAB, a medium battery. Maybe I should write this down again. So, Calidor needs one medium battery, at least, just because I like to have one of those handy. Doesn't really need it, but I'm going to take it. It needs an atmosphere condenser. However the hell you spell condenser. It needs a hab or shelter or whatever it's called. I still call them habs. I think they're called shelters, but it's like a hab, a habitat building. I don't know. It's just, it's what I would have called it. Right. What is Calidor all about as a planet? Calidor's got malachite, so we're definitely going to want to take, if not immediately, at some point, we'll want an auto extractor. It's going to need a regular RTG. I'm going to want a QT RTG. Going to want a pen that isn't running out. Going to need a resource canister. Going to need a buggy. Gonna need a rover seat. Alright, the battery, just because we want the battery, the atmosphere condenser, because that is the last thing we need. What gases are there? There's hydrogen and sulfur. Can you get sulfur anywhere else? You can get it at Atrox. I don't want to get it at Atrox. I'd rather get it there. So let's add to resource canister a gas canister. Medium gas canister. So that's quite a lot. So Calidor needs a lot of things. Not a small amount of things like the other ones do, but a lot of stuff. That's definitely going to be more than one trip. There is a lot of power there already, so I won't worry about taking more of those. So let's get started. I'm gonna need... no, we can make that over there with compound. Yeah, I'm going to need an RTG eventually, if not immediately. So let's go. Lithium nanocarbon alloy. So this requires a crap load of organic again, doesn't it? Maybe I should have an auto miner that mines organic, because cripes, you go through a lot of organic to make these things. Alright, nanocarbon alloy is titanium alloy and steel. Titanium alloy, I need graphene. I should have graphene. Pretty close to graphene. I just need the hydrazine. Gonna need a steel. Gonna need a titanium. Some organic. Okay, I've still got the QTRTG on me. Need to remember that. That's okay though for now. We'll just dump it off when we get there. Graphene is before hydrazine, despite needing hydrazine in its recipe. I've always found that a little weird. Ah, I'm out of tubes. No more sugar. Right. Titanium alloy. What's going on there? We're out of argon. Alright. Argon we do have a bunch just sitting back here. Next time I go to a planet with argon, I need to bring back a thing of that. A big canister of that, because I've only got a big canister of methane. Wait a minute. Oh, right. Where did I just see methane? Available on Novus and Atrox. Is it? What did I get from Atrox then that you can't get anywhere else? Methane. Novus. Oh. Oh, helium. Helium comes from Atrox. That's what it was. What was I doing? Made steel, made titanium alloy, nanocarbon alloy. Print an RTG. I need to make a hab, so I need to make 2 plastic and 2 silicon. Resin. I need 2 organic. 2 compound. I'm guessing here. I can't remember what it is. Plastic is carbon and compound. And silicon was resin and quartz. That's what it was. Out of quartz. Stem it. Silicone. Can get that printing, that's good. Alright. We need 1 medium battery, that should be pretty easy. That's just zinc and Lithium. Let's tick these things off as we make them. We've made that. The hab is printing. I've done the RTG. I've got a QT RTG on my back. Auto extract is going to be a bit of a bugger. Assorted resource canisters. Glass and silicone again. Ah, damn it. I'm going to run out of glass trying to make these. Actually, I have to go soil digging again just because. Whoa, camera, behave. You don't want to accidentally dig out something you're later going to have to stand on, but yeah. You need to somehow get enough soil to keep a hungry soil centrifuge full. I have not had the problem with the failing soil centrifuges in a while. That used to be quite common. Methane. Methane we got from... No, methane was in this jar, wasn't it? Yeah, there used to be a bug with the soil centrifuges where a soil centrifuge would just... It'd start spinning and it'd just never actually produce anything. And then it'd get stuck, like as soon as you picked it up and turned the power off and put it back down again. It'd never work, and the only way to fix it was to actually package it up and unpackage it again. But I haven't seen it in a while. Either they fixed it finally, or I've just been lucky and I haven't run into one again. Hopefully hopefully they've actually just fixed it, and I don't have to worry about it anymore, and it's not something that happens. But it used to be very annoying. Oh, I forgot to actually hit print. Print, damn you, print. Was that wrong? What am I doing? Medium gas. Plastic, not silicone. Damn it! Alright, that was wrong. Plastic is compound and organic. Compound and carbon. And another glass. Oh, the hab finished printing already, that's good. What else am I going to have to take with me? An atmosphere condenser. Well, I can fit that into one of the thingy things. The side bits. Iron, glass and plastic. Iron, glass, and plastic. Alright, resource canister and gas canister. Buggy. What does it take to make a buggy? Can I make one there? Let's take atmosphere condenser because I made it. I'm not going to forget it now. Might be able to take the auto extractor immediately if I don't even know where the buggy is in this thing. I'm pretty sure it's printed from this. So we'll wait for this to finish and then we'll find out what a buggy takes to be built. And if we can build it on Calidor, we'll build it on Calidor. We won't build it here. And that will save us the final slots, which means I can make an auto extractor now and take it with us. In the words of Blackboard, hurry up. That is from Mr. Squiggle, an Australian television show where a puppet with a pencil nose would get sent in a random assortment of lines and dots by viewers and then would convert those random assortment of dots and lines into a picture. And there was a Blackboard who was kind of the easel. He was a blackboard, but Mr. Squiggle never drew on the blackboard because he had a pencil for a nose, not chalk for a nose. But Blackboard was also an easel blackboard. So the picture that the viewer sent in would go on Blackboard, but Blackboard was also anthropomorphic and could talk, and he would always complain that it was taking too long and say things like, hurry up. Anyway. That's some 90s Australian television for you right there. 90s? I think 90s. Might have been even earlier. Can't really remember. It's a long time ago. Oh yes, buggy. What does it take to make a buggy? Aluminium and compound. I can absolutely make that on Calidor. So we will make another auto extractor. Instead, rubber, tungsten carbide and steel. That is 3 more organic that I don't have. Oh, and I don't have space for it either. That's annoying. Alright. At least 2 of those needs to be carbon. I don't know if all 3 of them do, but at least 2 of them do, so... we'll start those converting now. Come on, really? There we go. Alright, tungsten carbide means I'm going to need a tungsten, I'm going to need an iron, going to need rubber, organic and resin. Got 1 resin, that's lucky. So I don't have to go quarrying even more soil, although that's definitely going to be a thing I'm going to have to do soon enough anyway, so... What's going on? Oh yes, it's because it goes over there. Which one of these do I need 2 of? Steel, so I need even more organic than that. Dagnabbit, that's another iron we're going to need as well. Let's go over this way and see if there's some organic over here somewhere. So another thing that I've been playing recently is I bought the PC version of Chrono Trigger, which is now the 3rd version of Chrono Trigger that I think I own. Again, fantastic game. Thank you Squaresoft for making such brilliant games over the years. And I say Squaresoft because while this is considered a Square Enix title, because it's published by Square Enix for the PC, it was a Squaresoft game. Enix had nothing to do with the making of Chrono Trigger. They've just had something to do with the republishing of Chrono Trigger. Enix made good games in their own right, don't get me wrong. Way back in the day when Enix used to make games, they made good games. I'm not going to pretend they didn't. But yeah, Chrono Trigger was pretty awesome. And I have a 3DS version of it, but I hadn't pulled my 3DS out in ages, and when I tried to do it to play Chrono Trigger, of all things, after being spoiled by the nice big screen, well, relatively big screen of the Switch for so long, looking at a 3DS was like, oh my god, this thing's so tiny. And I don't have a 3DS XL, the big one. So yeah, it was awful. It was just really bad. What am I missing? I'm still missing one steel. I've already got the tungsten carbide. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I ended up buying Chrono Trigger for PC, and I thought, I'll buy it for PC, and when I get a hankering to play it, I'll play it. And then like 2 days later, I got a hankering to play it, so I installed Chrono Trigger. I have done the first main bit, where you go and rescue Queen Leene, Leene. I have no idea how you would pronounce that. Lean, I've always thought. So I've gone and rescued her from Kafka, and then gone back. I'm about to go back to my own time. No, I've gone back to my own time, and then I think I've got to take Mal back to her own castle, and then I'll get arrested and have to fight Kafka again. Yeah, anyway, it's been a while. Get a rover with a bunch of soil canisters. Well, you can only put... I mean... I don't get what you mean. Chris Collier, thanks for joining, by the way. But you mean a rover, not a buggy. You see, I'm thinking of a buggy. No, yeah, I could do that with a rover. I don't bother with the vehicles. I've never really needed the vehicles. The only thing that I'm using vehicles for at the moment is I've never collected all the probes from all the planets, and I'm doing that now. But I don't know. You'd never really need that much soil. I just dig a deep pit. So because I've already got this thing that goes all the way to the center of the planet to activate the gate anyway, I just use this as a soil quarry. It suffices. In Astroneer, there's so many limited resources, and it's always a pain in the butt when you run out of resources. But soil is really plentiful. That's not one that I would spend other resources to get a good amount of. I mean, yeah, I could like fill up one of the big canisters. Yeah, I could absolutely do that as well, and that'd be pretty useful, but you just don't need it that much. Not to mention, I've got a trade platform now as well, so I can get most things that aren't gases pretty easy. I've got a lot of spare research bytes as well. But yeah, that is absolutely a great way to play. It does mean that you can just keep resources flowing out of soil centrifuges. I've seen people and they will have more than one soil centrifuge just constantly being filled because that's how they play. I just don't. I'm more patient. And I figure time is the one resource in this game that is absolutely infinite. Soil is technically limited, but considering how much there is, I mean, the planets are made of it, it's not really. Right, I think that's everything. Let's take auto extractor off my list. We have the medium battery, the atmosphere condenser, the HAB, or shelter. The auto extractor, I've got an RTG, I've got a QT RTG, I've got the resource canister, I've got the gas canister, I'm going to make the buggy and the rover seat over there. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I need to make the probe. Didn't write down probe. So I need one more steel. Yeah, like even the auto extractors, the only one that I feel is really necessary for is ammonia, because ammonia is such a pain in the butt to actually make in the soil centrifuge because you need so much soil to do it. So I suppose from that point of view, your idea of a rover with that I can collect a lot of soil in also makes sense, yes. But yeah, once you've got an auto extractor for ammonium, then it's fine. Like, you know, when this canister runs out, I go and put it back on the extractor, and then I wait some time. It won't even take that long. It'll just take a while. Don't know why I've got so much ammonia just sitting here. Might actually store that away. Right, what are we doing? Iron. So I do need to furnace that. Make one steel, make the probe scanner, I should say, make the probe scanner. Because I won't be able to make that on Calidor. Like, I can make the buggy and the rover seat on Calidor. Certainly can't make the actual probe scanner, which is the only thing I need the buggy and the rover seat for. Ping. Yeah, why not? Let's write down probe scanner and ticket. And I think that is absolutely everything I need to go and finish up Calidor. Hopefully, it should be. There should be more than enough power on Calidor already to use to charge the gate. If it only required either one large or solar or one large wind on DeSolar, I can't imagine that Calidor is going to be anything more than that. Absolutely hiking. Where's my base? Hopefully it's nice and close to a gate. I think it was. I tried to pick ones that are close to gates always. Wow. I've never even made a large canister. I've only ever made the medium ones. That's it. Oh, I always pick the wrong one. Oh well, that's right. Cool. So, yeah, this place looks pretty good. Right. Brought you a battery because you guys needed a battery. You didn't have one already. Gonna leave the RTG packed for now, but I'll put it out. Let's leave that packed. And that packed. Let's unpack this. It's gonna need a platform, so I'm gonna need to print another large platform B. Damn it, come here. Oh yeah, accidentally printed a second small printer. Hate wasting resources, and yet I do it all the time on certain planets. There's always some reason where I screw up. Right, let's drop this off as well because it might as well help power the base while we're waiting. Ooh, as soon as I unpack this hab, that's going to change the level of everything, so that's always a pain in the butt. But we do that anyway. Let's see, where's the door? There's the door. Face it sort of this way. Deploy! So I won't re-level things like I did on the Solo. It was just a pain in the butt having to rearrange all the platforms, so we'll just leave it. It's fine. It's all right as it is. It doesn't need any extra help. Oops. Must remember to... ooh, you know what? I should take this. Is that really the gate all the way over there? That's miles away. It's normally closer than that. Alright. We'll do the gate run first. Didn't leave a seed. A seed would have actually been nice, because I don't know whether I've done this particular plant. Like I said, there's an achievement for all of them, and I don't know which ones I've planted and which ones I haven't. But I have never gotten the achievement, so is that a functioning rover seat, or is that debris? It looks like debris. Yeah, damn. That would have been awesome. Right. Sort of the easiest way to do that. That's probably going to be sufficient. Right. Once again, could use the wiki to look up how much power I actually need to power the gate, but I'm not going to, because you don't really need to. You can just add power until it works. So we'll do that. So I'm going to take this over there. I'm going to grab that RTG again. And the QT RTG, why not? And then this is Calidor, so there's a lot of wind and a lot of sun. Or enough of both anyway. We'll see how we go. Hopefully I don't need to make another large platform. I suppose I don't. I can always just bring the one that the large solar or wind is sitting on. Right. I did not think that this RTG and that RTG are going to be enough. What? Yeah, not even close. Alright. But I think we'll get there with just one more. So I could get the wind, because it's going to be a while till dawn. But the wind's always fickle. It always runs out just before the thing is fully charged, and then it has to start again, and that's a pain in the butt. And then I'll have to come all the way back for the solar anyway, because by then it'll be morning, and it would have been worth having the solar. So we'll just take the large solar to begin with, and wait for morning. So this is another spot where maybe a rover would be good, because you can move these things easier with a rover and a tractor. But pick it up, swing it, and run has always been good enough for me. Especially if you've planted all your bases this close to the gateways, so it's not like you're traveling very far anyway. Alright, now that should be enough when the sun comes up. So I'm just going to leave it, and I'll go and do other things, like get started on making the buggy and the rover seat that I'm going to need. Right, so buggy was printed here. 1 aluminium, 1 compound. That's not even expensive. Wow. And the rover seat was printed here, and that was just 2 compound. That's also not very expensive, so... Another thing I could have done, and I have done before, is when bringing the hab to a planet for the first time, I'll actually use the hab right next to the gateway if the gateway's even this far away, and then I'll just slowly, one by one, move everything that I've got here over there. And then next time I land right next to the gateway. But again, like this distance, it's, you know, it's a short walk. It's not really worth all that effort, to be honest. Alright, so that will be for when we go looking for the probe. We're a little way away from doing that now, but we'll be doing it soon enough. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for the sun to come up. And then I've got to get to the center of the planet. Let's go wait for the sun to come up. Let's go look for research items. There's one. There's another one. Again, no seed. What's that? Oh yes, the auto extractor. Alright, let's we'll just leave that there for now. May or may not need the space on the shuttle. But yeah, I want to take more of these, because they're so plentiful, take more of them back to Silver, where I'm running out of things to stick in my research chamber. Not that I even need the research anymore, but, you know, why not? Waste not, want not. Surely the sun must be coming up soon. Ooh, I'm going to need a couple of spaces, at least one space, maybe two spaces. For gas canister and a resource canister, because copper, I don't have heaps of copper, and while I can trade for copper, I need more of it than I need wolframite, which is why I didn't wait for the wolframite on De Solo, even though the auto miner was doing heaps of it. Because I can A, always go back and get it, or B, trade for it. Whereas copper, I can, but I go through so much of it, it'd be nice to just have a canister full. Sun should be coming up soon, so let's go back over here. Once again, it's probably going to be in the damn shadow of the thing, so I could put it somewhere better. Like over that side. Let's just leave it for a minute and see what happens. Yeah, it should get done before the sun... the shadow of itself gets in the way. Beautiful. once again using the ability to slide to great effect. Oops. Right, the gas from Calidor. What gas do we get from Calidor? Hydrogen and sulfur. Sulfur. I don't think I use sulfur to really make anything ever. But you do only get it here. It's only used in explosive powder. Well, that's bloody useless then, because I've never made explosive powder. Yeah, I brought a gas canister all the way here for it. A medium gas canister. I guess we'll just fill up a medium gas canister with sulfur, because I've got... There's no point taking hydrogen back. And I brought it all this way. I wonder if that'll work. I guess we'll find out. Alright, center of the planet, or do I do the auto extractor now? Let's do the auto extractor now. Gonna need a medium, a large platform A. Well, actually, any platform would do, but we're gonna go with a large platform A just because. 2 resin, no, I want more than that. Did it go in there yet? No. Ah, it did. Alright, cool, so that works. Sure, it didn't work once before when I had the large gas canister or medium gas canister on the platform and it just didn't add it properly. Anyway, I'm never going to use sulfur, but I brought the equipment all this way, so might as well do something with it. Alright, then we'll go underground and go looking for some malachite that I haven't exhausted already. Place this nearby, come back, get the RTG, place the RTG on that, then come back and get this, place this on the resource, get the canister. Where's the other canister? There it is. Let's just keep that with me so I can deploy it when I need it. Might as well put the RTG on the buggy because I'm not really going to need it anytime soon. Right, let's go looking for copper. I feel like I've exhausted a lot of the copper that I'd already found, and I might need to go looking for more copper, although I do see some over there already, so it's not like that's going to be hard. Do we just go over there? Let's just go over there, it's quicker and easier. Have I got enough tethers to get there? Probably not. Maybe I do, after all. Alright, I hope this is a good sized node where I can get this done. We shall find out. Yeah, 153 bytes, not to be sneezed at all. Let's grab the RTG. Could have left the canister down there while I was there, but oh well, it doesn't matter. And now the hard part, getting the miner down there. Whee! Alright, that worked almost perfectly. Could not ask for it to go much better than that. Managed to maintain the slide for the whole way down without leaving the extractor behind. Managed to not get it stuck in the terrain and have it launched into the sky and somewhere random on the planet that I'll never see it again and have to return to Silver to make a new one, which was actually the expected result. I was thinking I was going to get there, but no, we got a pretty decent one. Why is it so off kilter? Why can't you deploy flat? What is wrong with you? You drunk? You drunk? Sober up, extractor. No, it's fine. That's not the best plug. Let's go with... Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Switching a unit on. Right. Let's go looking for that probe. Oh, no, let's go to the center of the planet. Then we can go looking for that probe. Alright, how close to the center of the planet did we get? Alright, we kept going down. And down. And oh, that was a big bump. And no, we're still going down. Oh wow. We've reached the secondary layer of caverns. Oh, I sort of remember this. It's starting to get kind of sticky. Like the physics has been weird. We didn't get all the way to the center of the planet. We got pretty far though. And I've got almost no tethers left. I wish I'd thought of that before I came this far down. It does not appear to be any composite compound locally, so that's not great. I think I came straight through some compound. If I can grab, you know, 3 or 4 bits of compound, we should be able to get enough tethers together to get to the center of the planet. Without having to walk all the way to the surface, because that'd just be a pain in the buttocks. Because yeah, I really want to finish up Calidor before we call it for the day. Sometimes I do 4-hour streams, sometimes I do half-hour streams. 2 hours and getting close to 15 minutes now. Pretty good stream already. I'm pretty happy with that. Got a lot done. Did the whole of De Solo, Gate and Probe. So I do the whole of Calidor. I'm going to call that good and call it a day. I wouldn't mind getting some breakfast. I haven't had anything to eat yet today. Score. I have no idea what resource this is going to be either. I don't know whether it's always something you can get on the planet, or if it's something you can't get on the planet, or if it's going to be a gas, or... I've never done all the gates. I've done a lot of the gates before, but I've never done all the gates. I don't know what the progression sort of is. Alright, I want to increase the rate of descent here as well, because that was getting a bit shallow by the looks of things. Can you give me an increased rate of descent without going skew? It's all skew. Why is it all skew? There we go. Oh hell. Is that too steep? That's too steep. That's a wall. So I've gone too far there. That's probably better. Oh hell. Graphite? Passing through graphite, that's kind of a surprise. Curvature is having an effect. Sort of nearing the point where I want to increase the rate of descent again. Run out of tethers. It's actually floor level. I might get off and walk down the leg. Alright, so getting back off the leg can be difficult. How am I going to do it here? Oh no, that's not too bad. Alright, so we'll be okay. Back to the planet's center. Need more tethers yet again. Yeah, once again, the weird jump, place a tether thing that I do, because every now and again you'll try and place a tether and it'll just glitch inside, or it'll decide gravity's a different direction and just vanish into the towards the ceiling of this chamber. So yeah, so just jumping and placing the tether makes it more reliable somehow. Alright, way up. Okay, let's find out what this is. Looks like a 8-pointed star with dots in them between each tine, I guess one would call it. 8-pointed star with dots. Definitely not a natural resource. What about a refined resource? No. What about an atmospheric resource? No. Composite. Explosive powder. Miracles do happen. Right, so I need 2 carbon and a sulfur to make that. On the chemistry lab, I guess? Yes, obviously. Where else would it be? Right. See if I can get onto the thing without falling. I can. Look at that. That was skill, that was. Yeah, explosive powder. Shouldn't be too hard to make explosive powder. Like I said, I've never made one before. It is just barely possible that I have made one, because I might have activated... Ooh, there's Astroneer here. What's that? Oh, just debris. Not really worth it, to be honest. Take the power cells, take that, take that. I don't really need a small thingy or a squeaker horn. The battery's cool, we'll take the battery. And we'll go and make ourselves an explosive powder. Yep, we'll be fine coming down here. We can't accidentally fall. Should be all good. And yeah, from that probe I unlocked it a new colour, new suit, something new. Another new skin piece that I haven't seen. I mean, never quite 100%ed this game. I've got a lot of them, but I haven't got all of them. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Just a random earthquake. I don't know if that's got something to do with my auto extractor, which I might be close enough to now. I'm not sure. Don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, sometimes you hear weird noises, but only after you've placed an auto extractor. I don't know whether that's got anything to do with it. Maybe I'm just, you know, maybe I've only noticed it after having placed an auto extractor, and it actually has nothing to do with the auto extractor. Yeah, now the auto extractor's miles away. You can only just barely hear the thump there. Now you can hear it, but I've gone up a whole other cavern floor, so... Ugh. Such a long walk. Yeah, I have said before that maybe elevators could be something, but then at the same time, like, you'd only really need them once or twice. Because once you've sort of activated the core of the planet, you never go that far down again. Maybe on occasion you go pretty deep to get ammonium or to get the planet's secondary resource, but even that, pretty rare. I mean, the secondary resource of every planet is the primary resource of other planets, with the exception of zinc. Right, why was I making resin? Oh yes, I made it for that thing. Let's just unload that because... so I need enough sulfur, enough carbon to make explosive powder. Damn it. And I'm never really going to use them. I just brought them up because... That took way longer than I was expecting. I mean, the atmosphere condenser does use a full 20 U's. And neither of these are active, and they're my main power supplies. So I'm only getting the one. I think the hab produces one. And whatever I was pulling out of the batteries. And the batteries are now dead, so... Alright, what's after Calidor anyway? Visanya. Visanya is going to be a pain in the butt. Because by the time we get to that, we're starting to look at like really large amounts of power needed to crank out the gateways. Visenya, Novus, Glacio, Atrox. Still got 4 to go, so I've only done, after Calidor, only have done 3. Oh wow. Such a long process. Some parts of it will be getting faster because I've got less to actually do on the other planets. Like they've already got more power available on the actual planet's surface already, so it'll just be a matter of dragging that over to the gateway to actually power the gateway and then get into the core to unlock the core. Yawn. Still a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night. Just kept waking up, strangely. Just make sure you have enough forward momentum when you do that. Otherwise it hurts. If you're still going forward at a good clip, then it's fine. Yeah, I sort of try to do it to speed up. Couldn't actually get any more speed there. There's so little gravity. Let's see if I can jump into this hole. No. Ah, yeah, sort of. Not really. Hoi. Oh, hell. Okay, I ended up on the roof. That is not ideal, but alright, still worked. Okay, explosive powder. Geometric triptych. Calidor activated. So use that to get back to the surface. Because who wants to walk all the way back up? Alright, and now it's probe scanner time. Pretty far away this time. So it's over there somewhere. Getting pretty close over there. There's a big crashed ship. That might have something to do with it. Sometimes it does. Nope. Nearly fell into a damn hole because of just the way I got out of the thing. Still that way. Christ, the terrain here is pretty crap. The hell? It's probably going to be up the top of that or something, knowing my luck. Damn. It's another plant I'm not sure if I've planted one of. See if we get a seed. Hey! It's called Weezweed. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need tethers. I just want to build a path, that's all. I have no idea what's going to happen if I try to get out of this rover. Ooh. I was worried for a second it was just going to deposit me like middle of the sky or something weird. Oh, well, for crying out loud, what's going on here? Better. These trees are so creepy, but they don't actually do anything. They really look like they're about to attack you. It's got to be right here by now. Where is it? Is that a battery? I'll take that. Christ. It's been saying it's super near for ages, and it doesn't appear to have actually gotten any nearer. Still no seed. Damn you. Alright. Is that it there, sticking out the side of that mountain? That's not what I wanted at all. Is this it here? Wow. Whatever this thing is, it's enormous. Hubble? Hubble. Thought it looked a bit like Hubble. Oh crap, running out of oxygen. Better get home soon. I mean, back to the rover anyway. Right, now. Yeehaw! I've never got the ramping achievement either, I don't think. There's an achievement for driving something off a cliff or getting a certain amount of airtime or distance or something, and I've never done that. Oh, hell. Ah. Oh no. Don't attack me. Whew. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, using the terrain. Alright, now we can't really get over that, can we? Oh, yes we can. Go buggy. Oh hell. Okay. It's maybe not the wisest idea. Yeehaw, okay. Ah. Oh, hey. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Yes, I can see your messages. Yeah, Astroneer. It's good. If you've never played it before... Oh, dear. Did not really want to fall into this hole. At least I don't need it anymore. It's simple and fun is the best way to describe Astroneer. It doesn't go in for extreme complexity, but there's more than enough to do. Oh man, have I really got this thing super stuck? No, cool. I've been doing this Let's Play over... This is the 5th episode. Probably 12-ish hours. And we're pretty close to having done everything in the game. But the game is also random. No, it's not free. It is pay to play. It was in early access, but it's been released into full access now. The developers are still very active. The game gets updates every sort of 3 months. They add something pretty major. It's like not just little things. It's pretty massive updates. Yeah, it's good fun. I can't really describe how to play the game or what the purpose of the game is in a very quick way. If you really want, I would recommend maybe going back and watching the first episode of this, or at least sort of the first half hour of the first episode of this Let's Play series. There's 2 Let's Play Astroneer series on my channel, I would point out. The first one is actually from ages ago, and I never got very far or finished the game. Well, I got pretty far, but I never finished. And then I started again recently because there was a new update. It might be free with Xbox Game Pass. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's on them. I know it is on Xbox. I'm not even sure if it's on PS4, to be honest. Xbox. I'll just Google it quickly. Why not? I'd be interested to know. Included with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So I think that's... I mean, I don't really do the Xbox Game Pass thing myself. Yeah, included with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. But it's $30 US. It's not a hugely expensive game either. The developers are good. They listen to the community. They do cool stuff. It's not pay to win. You can pay... Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, go and have a look. I highly recommend checking it out. The tutorial is great. The game has pretty much every last thing you need within the game, so you don't, it's not one of those survival crafting games where you have to go and spend half an hour in a wiki to understand what's going on. The game will teach you everything you need to know, and then the rest of it is just simple progression. It's good. It's fun. I highly recommend it. You've actually caught me right near the end of the stream as well, because we've just accomplished pretty much the last thing I wanted to accomplish for the day, which was to find that probe. So as a... I don't know who they're cooperating with. I think it was NASA. They created... And this was years ago when the game was still in early access. They created a bunch of sort of probes within the game that are actually real probes, things that the human race has actually sent out into space. And the idea is to find them in the Astroneer universe and activate them, and then you get cool special skins for it. So I've just unlocked a new skin, but I don't actually know which one it is or where it is. No, maybe it was a visor? Palette. Probably a palette. Wanderer yellow. So you can't see it because I'm in the dark. But if I was standing in the light... Oh no, it is just a black suit. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so the game's got a lot of cosmetics as well. They don't actually change the gameplay in any way, shape or form. And about 80% of the cosmetics are unlockable through gameplay, and then there's some special ones that you can buy. And I think I've got one special one you can't buy because I played it in early access. But the game gives you so much to do. It is multiplayer as well. You can play with friends. I've never actually played the multiplayer, but it looks good. Wanderer orange, same thing. Black with orange. Oh, so that's what they are. All the probe ones are Wanderers. They're black and grey with a colour. But yeah, the more stuff you do, the more stuff you unlock. And it's got assorted dances. So if you like that from things like... I wanted to say Overwatch, but not Overwatch. What's the other one? Not 7 Days to Die. It's got zombies in it. Fortnite. There's an assortment of that for you as well. And they add more of these all the time as well. Some of these also you can only get by paying, but 80 to 90% of them you can only get by actually playing well. I don't really play anything much on PS4 and Xbox at the moment. At all. I do own a PS4. I want to get a PS5. And I would like to get a Xbox Series X. But I don't have one. The last Xbox I bought, I'm actually looking at. I didn't actually buy a One at all. I skipped the Xbox One. 360 was the last Xbox I had. But PS4 I had. But there's not that many games I play on them. I have no idea what my tag is, and it's not here. And my PS4 is in for repairs because it got knocked over. I stand mine up sideways, and my dog knocked it over and bent the HDMI cable. And it wasn't just the HDMI cable, actually a HDMI port is broken. So my PS4 is actually in the shop. I have no idea what my gamer tag is on my PS4. What was it? Was it Quivz as well? It might have been Quivz. I think it was Quivz. But it'll be a while. And I mean, like I say, I don't play it much anymore anyway. I am mostly waiting for the new Gran Turismo to come out, and then I'm going to get a PS5. Like, I bought Spider-Man, not Miles Morales. I bought first Spider-Man and played like 2 hours of it and just didn't finish it. And I bought Final Fantasy VII Remake and played... Okay, I probably put 20 hours, 30 hours into that. Okay, well, I'll write that down, and when I get my PS4 fixed, I'll try and find you. OG Trip 12. Cool. Oh, underscore. Let's not forget the underscore, because then I might not be able to find it. But yeah, when I get my PS4 back, I'll certainly look you up. But yeah, I mean, I don't use it that much. I've got a lot of stuff on there. I buy a lot of things that are collectibles or things that I like from the past. So Final Fantasy VII Remake was a big deal for me. And then I never finished it because I don't know. More games came out on PC and I stopped using my PS4, and then it fell over and broke, and yeah. Oh wow. So I'm nearly 4 times as old as you. I'm 39, just so you know. But don't worry, I'm not some creepy old guy or anything. That's cool. But we can play games if you want. I'll try and hook it up. If I get a Xbox Series X, I'll try and get you on that as well, and we can always play this, because Astroneer is fun. Alright, let's see, is that gas canister full? The gas canister is full as well. Awesome. Alright, let's go back to silver. Alright, I'll write that down as well. Well, if it's not, hopefully I'll find you on one of them, or you can always, if you find that it's different, leave me a message. Probably not a good idea to leave messages in comments. You never know what people are going to spam you with what. But yeah, if you drop into another live stream, if you find out that you got it wrong, just let me know again. Alright, where is home base? Home base is on the other side of the planet. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I try to keep them entertaining, but, you know, there's only so much you can do. Often it's the quality of the game. If you're playing a really bad game, you can't be that entertaining. And sometimes I will play a bad game because I'll give something a go because everyone else said it's good. Admittedly, that's never happened. I've never actually come across a game that was bad that everyone else said was good. Alright, cool. This gas that I'll never use again. I do recommend giving it a go. It's not for everyone, but it's not super hard. But it's got a lot to do. Like, it keeps you busy for a really long time. You don't get bored because there's a constant rate of progression. There's always something more to do and explore and find out. Yeah, give it a go. It's a good game. And I mean, if you've got the Game Pass anyway, it's just costing you a bit of internet download and some time, and that's it. And if you don't like it, oh well, you didn't like it. But yeah, I recommend it. I think it's a good game and I have a lot of fun playing it. I'm going to go back to my previous color. I like my purple. Alright, but yeah, like I said, it is a bit of a shame that you sort of dropped in and I'm about to end the stream. I've been going for 3 hours. I did accomplish a lot today. This might make no sense to you, but to anyone else who is watching or anyone else who's dropping in and knows more about Astroneer, we unlocked 2 planets today, so that's pretty solid. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. Makes it nice and easy to find everything all in one place. If you'd like to get notifications when I go live, hit that bell icon because it is random. I go live when I feel like going live, and I upload videos when I feel like uploading videos. You never know when it's going to be. Thanks very much for watching again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.